What's up, everyone? Do you believe in something bigger than yourself? And if so, what would that be? We look at things like God, and God is a challenging concept for a lot of people. A lot of people end up not believing in God or a higher power because God, by definition, is not part of creation. Therefore, God cannot be measured or photographed or anything like that. And if God were a part of creation, God wouldn't be God. So there's this paradox of what's going on here. But the truth is, we all sense that there is something bigger than ourselves. And what do I mean by that? What brought all of this into being? Why is there something rather than nothing? What is the play, the movie that I'm acting in? And who put it together? The idea that there is something out there that is bigger than us drives science, drives learning, drives spiritual quests, all of those things. In fact, with science, we're trying to unravel what it is that's going on around us. And so when we look at the world, when we look at creation, we are looking at something bigger than us, whose author, whose conductor, whose composer is by definition outside of creation. That being the case, it is so important to understand that without, in a practical sense, without a higher power, we are lost. They've tried to do 12-step groups without a higher power, and it doesn't work. There needs to be something to which we appeal that is bigger than we are. And we need that as a nation also. Now, please hear me. I don't want to turn Washington, D.C. or Ottawa or any national capital into a Sunday school publishing headquarters. That's not the point. In fact, we don't have to agree on the exact nature of the higher power, because the truth is that's impossible. All of us have different experiences of God's presence or lack thereof. And we need to come to this together, and we need to discuss our experiences and work together to try to figure out what is true and what is not true. And that is why we have freedom of religion in the United States, and we need to preserve that. We don't want to tell anyone what to think. But the truth is, appealing to a higher power is actually more inclusive than having a total secular state which sanitizes itself from anything spiritual, which is the direction we're heading in the United States, which is not good. We need to have something bigger than ourselves. Thomas Jefferson insisted on putting that clause in the Declaration of Independence that we are endowed by our capital C Creator with certain inalienable rights. And he was questioned, well, why would you put that in there? And he says, because if we get our rights from people or from a majority or from a concept, then people can take it away. We need to ground our rights in a higher power. So think about that today. What is your higher power? Psalm 91, your refuge, your source of strength, your fortress, that thing to which you appeal, that thing to which you hang your soul on. Because if you hang it on yourself, it's not going to work. Never has, never will. Let's seek after that higher power together, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.